This is going to be the first video in our working out at home series. We're going to do bodyweight exercises. We'll do some exercises which require a little bit of weight. If you don't have, and by a little bit, I mean a little bit. These are 1 kilo. For today, you don't need anything necessarily. But if you've got like a can of beans or a bottle of water or something like that, that will do the trick. But predominantly for today, you won't need anything. For future, you might want to bring some stuff along, or if you're repeating this exercise video, you can bring something else along as well. We're also going to do some yoga. I'm going to show you my favourite working out warm-up routines, just stuff that you can use at home that hopefully will make your life easier than going to the gym, or will just give you, if you've got 10-15 minutes to spare, then maybe you bung on a video and join with me. We'll have a laugh, hopefully. We will, for sure. Okay, so we're going to warm up the shoulders. This is going to be predominantly an upper body workout. We're going to warm up the shoulders to start with. So using a band, because I have one handy, you can use a dressing gown strap or a towel, whichever feels good. We're going to bring the hands above your head. Just test it. If you can't go further than this, we're taking the band behind us. Just widen your hands a little bit. Otherwise, we're going to do 10 reps of coming all the way forward, all the way back, all the way forward, all the way back. When you get to this one, we're going to see if we can tighten the strap a little bit as we come back forward. You should feel a stretch kind of under here, maybe into the top of your shoulder, wherever you're feeling it. That's perfect. Don't worry about it. I will just offer things that might make sense to you in the moment. And if it does, it does. And if it doesn't, don't worry about that either. Okay, we're going to go 2 more. I have lost count. I will tell you right now, I start off with a rep count in my head. I can pretty much guess it usually. But sometimes when I'm chatting, I lose count. And we're not going to worry about that. So we're going to put that to the side. We're going to take our hands, just rest them on the floor, and we're going to do some shrugs up to the ears. I want you to shrug as hard as you can. Like really squeeze those shoulder blades up and then let them go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze as hard as you can and let it go. Here comes trouble. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Sit. Good. And let it go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And let it go. Last one, squeeze as hard as you can. Squeeze it harder, squeeze it harder. And then let it go. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Flinny, do me a beautiful sit. That's not a sit. That'll do. Oh, look at you. Very handsome. Okay. No, you stay in there. You look at the camera. Look at your fans. I don't need a kiss, darling. Right, you sit there. We're going to do another set of our dislocations. 2. Try and move your hands in a little bit. 3, 4. Try and move your hands in a little bit more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Bringing it all the way back. You can take this and throw it away now. We're going to take those shrugs one more time. So come all the way up to your ears. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Then let it go. Whew. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Squeeze it a bit more, squeeze it a bit more. And then let it go. 2 more. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let it go. Last one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And let it go. Right, from here, we're just going to let the head be a little bit heavy. Just resting the neck for a breath. Rest through the shoulders. Just take some circles, maybe forward and back. We're going to do a round of 5 cat-cows just to warm through the spine. So when we're in our cat-cow position, we're just going to do normal cat-cows for the purposes of warming up here, so nothing fancy. Exhaling as we tuck tailbone, push the scapular shoulder blades up towards the sky, let the head be heavy. Inhaling as we lift up. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we lift. Last one. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Okay, now we're going to come onto our bellies. So, this exercise, certainly for the first set, I don't want you to use any weight at all. We can start to load it, but you won't necessarily need it. Trust me, this will feel like you're doing enough, hopefully. Okay, so we're going to lie on our face. No, we're going to lie on our front, and we're going to put our face toward the mat. Now, it's up to you. And I'm lifting my head so that I can talk to you and so you can hear me. But it's up to you whether you rest your forehead on the floor, or whether, I mean, you can get a towel if you're at home, you can get a pillow or anything like that, just to make your neck comfortable. We're not lifting the upper body at all in this exercise. And I really want you to be able to relax through the traps, these ones, muscles here, and relax through the neck. So, but I'm going to keep my head up just so I can talk to you. So for the first set, you might want to watch me. For the second set, I don't want you to look at me at all. I'll still be here. You'll still hear me. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I'm keeping my pelvis, my pubic bone, if you will, pressed nice and firmly into the mat. The more you can press your pelvis into the mat, the more you'll start to feel your glutes squeeze. That is a cue for some exercises that we will do in future videos. But if you can get used to that feeling of pelvis down, glutes start to squeeze, that will stand you in good stead for really good posture and working into squats and hinge pattern variation movements. Not for today, but let's get working. It also closes the space between your hips and your ribs, which you will hear me say a lot in future when we're talking about core work. Enough chat. Hands. If you're on a mat, they are going to be at the corners of your mat. If you're just on the floor, imagine that you're doing the YMCA and this is the Y. These are Ys. Okay. Thumbs face the sky. We're going to from here lift the arms up and then let them go. Lift the arms up and then let them go. Lift it up and let them go. Up, let them go. Up, hold at the top. For 3, hold them higher. For 2, extend your arms, make them long. For 1, and then rest. The hands now go to a T shape. Thumbs still face the sky. We're thinking about keeping those arms nice and long. So you don't have to lock out the elbows, but I do want you to make sure that you're shooting your hands towards the sides of the room. And we're going to do the same thing. So lifting the thumbs towards the sky and down, thumbs towards the sky and down. Keep going. I want you to also imagine that there's a pencil in between your shoulder blades and you try to squeeze it as hard as you can. So last 2 here and 1, hold at the top. Hold, 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 lift a bit higher, straighten your arms. I just realised mine were bent, so I wasn't concentrating. And let it go. Ooh, whose biceps are burning? Okay, we're now going to come into a W, chicken wing position, if you will. Elbows come down towards your sides. I want you to think about elbows towards your hips. Thumbs again facing the sky, and the pencil is still between your shoulder blades. Our aim here is to lift the whole arm. So I'm not lifting my hands, I'm not lifting my elbows. I'm lifting my whole arm to feel a squeeze between my shoulders. Down, up, and down. Up, and down. Up, squeeze, and down. Up, squeeze, and down. Last one. Up, squeeze, hold, 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 and let it go. Okay, from here, come to hands and knees. We're going to move through the shoulder blades a little bit more here. So when we're in this position, we've got knees below our hips, hands are below your shoulders, and we're going to move just the chest. This is going to move through the shoulders. Commonly, when I teach this exercise, I see this. Right, I don't want you to move your arms. I want you to imagine that your arms are table legs. They can't move. They literally can't bend. So the only way we can get our chest to the floor is to move through the shoulders. And we're just moving the chest. So like when you're doing shoulders like this, it's the same movement, but we're moving the chest down instead of moving the arms and the shoulders back. If that helps as a visual. Okay. Make your hands nice and wide. That's going to get you some warmth through the wrists as well. From here, we're going to exhale as we press the ground away. Just think about pushing the ground as much as you can away. You should feel a rounding through the shoulders. On your exhale, you're going to drop the chest down, keeping your arms completely straight. So we're moving from the chest, and you should feel your shoulder blades come together. And it should feel nice and warm. Now that we've done those YTWs, it should feel really nice and warm through that place. So you should be able to identify it. Inhaling as we press the ground away. As soon as you get to a point where you think you've gone far enough, go a bit further. On your exhale, the chest drops. Inhale, we press. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, we press. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, we press. Exhale, we drop. Last one, press. Bonus work if you would like to do a plank here. Plank chat. Okay. In that protracted position, so we're pressing the ground away. I'm thinking not about keeping a line. So I'm not in this position, because this position is not closing the space between my hips and my ribs here. So I'm lengthened through my abdominals. I want to push the ground away and then close the space between hips and ribs. Kind of looks like you're going into a downward dog, but this should make your plank infinitely harder and more effective. You're welcome. Okay, so pressing that ground away, let's hold here in our plank for 3, for 2, for 1. Dropping down. We're now going into some leg lifts. So in your straddle position, we're not going to go very wide. So this is not a flexibility move. We will get to that in a different video. We're just going to have it kind of like your legs are your W. So you want them in about the same position as you would when we're doing our arms in our W here. We're going to hold our hands either, so the closer your hands are to your feet, the harder it is. So for the first rep, we're going to try and have our hands just near to our body. If the hands need to be behind you, that's absolutely fine. Just know, if you have your hands behind you and you're getting up here, that's not doing you any good. If you're getting your hands behind you and you're doing this, that's great. I'm proud of you. Okay, so the movement wants to be as little as possible, but it needs to feel like you're getting cramp all down your leg. If you're getting cramp, you're doing a great job. So hands come to wherever they come to. Point your toes, good toes, not naughty toes. Good toes here, and then we're going to lift for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, hold at the top, hold at the top, hold at the top, hold at the top, and lower. Other leg for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, hold at the top, hold at the top, hold at the top, and then let it go. Okay, in the next set, I want you to make it harder. We're coming into our final exercise of this grouping. So we're going to come onto our backs to do some dead bugs. Right, dead bug chat. Those of you who have been to my live classes will know that I have a problem with dead bugs, because I see people doing dead bugs like this. Like a toddler having a tantrum in Tesco's. What I would like to see, and what will do your body a world of good, is if we tilt the tailbone towards the sky. So I want to think about my tailbone going up. That's going to tilt my hip pelvis towards my ribs, closing the space between the hips and the ribs. My knees are going to stay over my hips. So I'm not taking them this way. I'm not bringing them towards my nose. I want them in a line with my hips. You can, if this is a lot, you can have your hands behind your head and just do the leg portion. That's absolutely fine. If you want to add the arms, we're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg, and then bring everything back in. Opposite arm, opposite leg, left, right side, beg your pardon, and then coming back in. Opposite arm, opposite leg, bring it back in. The slower you go, the more it should feel like your core is about to explode. You're welcome. Opposite arm, opposite leg, come back in, keep breathing. God, that sounded really harsh. I meant keep breathing. Bring everything back in, extend, bring it back in, extend, bring it back in, extend, bring it back in. One more each side, bring it in, and rest. Okay, we're coming back onto our bellies. We're going to go through those exercises 2 more times. I'm going to go through them a little bit more quickly because we've done all of the explaining. If you want to start to load these, you really don't have to, but I don't suggest that you go any higher than like a 1 kilo weight. So up to you. I might do the last one like that, but honestly, if you're doing this with mindfulness and thinking about your muscles and doing it slowly, you won't need it. So keep pace with me and let's get into it. So rolling the shoulders down and back, thumbs face the sky. 1, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. T's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. W. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Scapular presses. If you've mastered this and you want to do it in a plank position, fantastic. If you want to stay on your knees, you can, whichever feels good. To extend the position a little bit, you can bring the knees just a little bit further away from yourself. Remember to tuck the pelvis. So we're closing that rib space. So going down for 1, press, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Come to a plank. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to your seated position. Bringing your hands to wherever you bring them. If they were behind you, maybe this time you can bring them in front of you a little bit. If your leg doesn't move, but you are thinking about it, and you're really thinking about it, that's doing the same job. So don't worry about actually moving, but let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, 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 and let it go. Lift 1, lift 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it at the top. Hold, hold, hold. Hold, hold, hold. Do, 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 do. Keep holding. Keep holding. Keep holding. Oh, let it go. Dead bugs. On your backs. Think about that tailbone position. Think about closing the space between the hips and the ribs. Low back should be on the floor. We're extending and then we're coming back in. Extend, come back in. For 2. For 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Back to your fronts. Last set of YTWs. Take a breath in. Relax through the shoulders. Lift up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tease. 1. Squeeze your shoulders together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. W's for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to your scapular position, whether that be plank or whether that be in your tabletop. Wherever you are, drop down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold a plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dead bugs. Get your positioning right. 1, 2. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Come onto your fronts. We're going to stretch out through the core because we've used a lot of core and done quite a lot of work through the shoulders. So we're just going to rest the forearms on the floor, roll the shoulders back and down, press the elbows into the floor, and then think about pulling your hands back to your body. Relax the shoulders. Press your pelvis down into the ground. Take a nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, bring your elbows back towards your hips. It's more of a thought of doing that. I'm not actually bringing my elbows to my ribs. I kind of am. I'm kind of not. That wasn't helpful. Sometimes I have thoughts and the words come out. You all know that. Don't worry about it. Taking another breath in here. Then finding your way to seated. Whichever way you normally sit with the leg opposite the way you would normally sit on top. Feels really weird, but we're not going to worry about that. We're going to take both hands behind us. I want you to think about taking your hands as far back towards the back of the room as you can. From here, we're just going to drop chin to chest and then lift the gaze to 45 degrees, so not all the way up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, gaze to 45 degrees. Chin to chest and lift. Chin to chest and lift. Take the hands as far away from your body as you can. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. We're going to lean forward and let the hands come to wherever they come to. Then sitting all the way back up. Shake out your arms. Congratulate yourselves on completing this workout. Have a great day, as I say to all my yogis, and as I'm going to extend to all of you. I hope that the rest of your day is filled with magic and sunshine and things that taste good and things that smell nice and things that make you laugh. Have great days, and I'll see you on the next video.